after Stonebwoy, I remember one of the events that just took place not long ago, coming out to say streams don't pay. In fact, or say Osha system nimpa as musicians are, especially binum there, I had the amount because so bones will be in 1 million streams or Chabenya, oh, we 1 million streams, we 1 million, especially in 2 days, in 1 week, in one, forget they don't pay. To the extent that he even gave some breakdown during that particular event on why he thinks they don't pay at the Spotify in Komobi Krabai. But another one, so I mean, also coming from a veteran musician. I will not call him a former musician because when you say being a musician there, you don't retire. There is no retirement age for being a musician. And I would just say a veteran musician. That is Rexo Usumafo, aka Rexoma, has also said something me who you know. Me am say hey, why are we coming back to this particular conversation again? And this is one that came from Stonebwoy, and another one is coming from another veteran musician. What is Rexoma saying? He says that 97% of Ghanaian musicians not making any money from their music.
He
is saying about 97% of musicians of more Ghana has say. In fact, a juma no more yen as enyom tofo no omu nyeska wom. Enti se oyimu 100 97 there e ka say bubro. Enti mi bisa se oye musician na wo Ghana ha o ka 3% na aka no ho. Ana say 97 no, where do you belong? This particular conversation is also captured on Ghana Web, and I read, it says 97% of Ghanaian musicians not making any money from their music. Rexoma, board chairman of the Ghana Music Rights Organization, GHAMRO. Now, Rexoma is still the board chairman for GHAMRO?
Yeah. They are supposed to have an election for him to hand over.
But
the election
when
is not...
he got to his new office, he relinquished that particular
I was coming
office.
onto that crap.
He's still there.
I was coming to that recently.
Director it says board chairman of the Ghana Music Rights Organization, GHAMRO, Rexoma, has stated that Ghana is still not prepared to support and sustain its music and creative art industry. Speaking in an interview with George Quay on Joy Prime, the veteran musician revealed that the majority of musicians are not making a living from their craft. And the quote says that Ghana is not ready to support music. Up to today, I can tell you that 97% of Ghanaian musicians are not making money, he noted.
97 different.
Maybe I saw data.
According to him, while few successful artists inspire young people to pursue music, most enter the space driven purely by passion. They go into music out of passion, but the business aspect of it that will sustain them is zero, he lamented. Rexoma also disclosed that he is ready to step down as GHAMRO board chair. Wow. Citing delays in electing a new board. Technically, I am still there as chairman, waiting for them to do elections so that I can hand over and leave. Wow. Hey. I am thinking of leaving this month, February, because what I went there to do is finished. We went to digitize GHAMRO, and I am going to launch it. And I will leave, he said. Beyond GHAMRO, Rexoma criticized the broader creative economy and intellectual property ecosystem, stressing that the state has failed to play its required role. Ghana is still not ready. Look at our IP industry. Now go to the corporate office. The reason why all our CMOs are suffering is that the role that the state must play and take it seriously is still not being done, he said. According to Rexoma, Ghana's music and creative economy is still far from ready to function as a viable industry. And Bright says that he has something big to tell Anchor X. For me, I'm still surprised he still occupies that seat though.
Because
I think before the government came into power, I think so or drop I don't know whether he dropped or so. So for those who don't know, Rex is also the boss for the Black Star Experience at the presidency. Inti sa particular post no gusu kure minim se eno na epushi na mabia.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Why?
But as for the GHAMRO, it's a private organization. It's non-profit.
It's non-profit.
So it is managed by the association.
The association.
Yeah.
Allowance.
He doesn't take pay.
On DP.
That's what I'm saying, sir.
On DP.
Okay, bright
allowance. Allowance.
My issue is, honestly and correct, if he wants GHAMRO to hold elections today, GHAMRO will hold the elections.
But so I said
we
not and we the injunction about to so now we the court we the court.
He's enjoying double positions. Truly, if he wants GHAMRO to function, GHAMRO will function. And he said, what he came to GHAMRO to do, no, he's done it. What did he do?
He came to make it
digital. According to him, he came there to digitize the whole thing, and now it is digital.
It's sad that Uncle has actually forgotten that it was in his term. That up till now, GHAMRO doesn't have an operating license.
You say the government doesn't pay attention to the creative writing.
Who should? He led the current government.
He was a part of it.
Or he's still part of it.
He is part of it.
He led their campaign. In their contract, they made in their manifesto, they made mentions of GHAMRO and IP systems. What has changed? He should be able to put in a word.
And he's leaving.
He's not leaving.
He says he wants to drop it. Or person to abano handing over. That meaning he's not even ready to contest.
We kasade me wa say hani so gumenu. Say me ko baby o. So still down hotel. That's what we are seeing.
Okay.
How many times haven't people called for him to actually be on the sidelines? For someone who has truly finished what he's done or what he wanted to do, and he's moving on to bigger things, and doesn't think about what he's enjoying at the place now, he will just say, okay, because maybe I now have other businesses or I now have other affairs to manage. I'm resigning, and because I'm resigning, let's go by this date for your elections. Then he will oversee a very free and fair election. Because let's actually be fair. Uncle Rex Omar, na GHAMRO nkwana no ye no krekusi sen. Na yesu owo injuma bebreye, and for the project that he holds in this government, Black Star Experience, they are supposed to create experiences across the year. Na time oye kwatre kwano crap no. Won to me ni obe nhia na sisi a o sha atare. As at the time you were doing just GHAMRO, you didn't see anything. It's now that they've given you double work. That's when you are going to do something. Now, on his issue of 97% of artists are not making money.
But I really want to ask, if you are guessing, how many people or how many artists do you think that we have in Ghana here?
Oh, we have
if you have to guess.
Millions.
Ghana artists are say half of the country.
We have millions.
And Ghana can be a comedian.
Oh, millions.
Ghana will be a musician.
Oh, millions.
I mean, professional musician.
Yes, yes, Chamo, don't doubt.
Let's give it a number. Like how much do you think?
Chamo, I can tell you millions. Because see, you might think say
1 million musicians.
Of course,
professional musicians.
We will have.
And I'm in it, resume.
Chemo, upcoming artist, a professional musician.
And I won't say.
Yeah.
My issue with him is say what he needs to say is maybe on the average, or he needs to say Ghanaian artists are not making enough money. But when you say 97%, 97% of what number?
What number? That's why I'm saying let's guess for him.
Because making money from music is very relatable.
No.
If we release it, then
97% of the number that you think of.
In America, no.
So if we are to guess, how many do you think we have?
If I guess 1 million musicians in Ghana, then it means 97% of 1 million musicians are not making money. That is from Rexoma.
True. Putting that percentage as a quotable to the conversation, it's wrong.
It's too.
It's wrong and it's very bad coming from him because, again, I sit here as an investor. For a while now, I realize, Rexoma is a legend in the game. He knows the ins and outs of industry. Then I watch him and he tells me that 97% of Ghanaian artists don't make money from music. And here am I, wanting to come into the music industry and support an artist. Then Bulldog comes and tells me, say, Yankonya impreko. But when there are contests that you put some conversations you would understand them better. See, me, I've always been an SM fan. There was one conversation which opened my eye to something. The time Shatawale was beefing with this guy on videos, how to shoot quality videos.
David Nikose.
Yeah.
But aka David Nikoko.
Yeah. Then I was supporting David Nikose. So there was one time we did a production with him.
Okay.
And I opened the conversation with him. So, what did you mean by that? No, so truly, most of the artists who spend heavily on videos are not breaking even. They are not making money, just as maybe Shatawale would have said. But where he is also coming from, they say, based on what he's been able to do with others, and the others that he talks of are those who are making the returns.
Okay.
He now believes you could shoot a quality video and you will not just depend on the YouTube stream, but then you'll be able to use it as an attestation to make bigger money.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So that was where he was also coming from. And I got it and I came to understand, say, aside that, whoever is right on the conversation is on the side. But his issue with Shatta was, for the voice that Shatta holds then, if Shatta continuously say, ultra expensive video, then he feels it's sending a certain signal that shouldn't be sent.
Okay.
That's regardless, like
how he is putting his
and it's the same thing with Rexoma.
Okay.
Because of the voice, in Komobi will how the two abontia, a say industry, it becomes someone's myopic opinion of the industry. You'll be as okay, and the Rexoma Canada not sanity. People have built mansions from this industry. You Rexoma, you've depended on this industry. There are times that you've even gone to the extent of suing people to claim what is right.
Exactly.
So this industry, no matter how young and growing it is, it's still money making. Artists they get some few streams.
Okay.
Unless you are saying it's the issue is about breaking even, then people are not breaking even. But in scanning the amount for Nyebi.
But is it different from what Stonebwoy said?
That
streams don't pay? Because if Stonebwoy is saying streams don't pay, and Rexoma is also saying 97% of musicians in Ghana are not making money.
No.
I am tempted to believe so. Okay, there is a correlation here.
No, so Stonebwoy's own is different. And Stonebwoy's own is he was talking about the original pay-per-view or pay-per-stream of songs. And Ghana here, truly, it is poor. As like pay-per, because not many are premium users. And that thing differs. There was one interview by Thames manager Muyiwa where he was talking about how they even look at the places that they tour and they activate their songs. As at last year, they were trying to do Sweden. Just because Sweden, they are part of the highest paying people on Spotify in terms of streams. So now they would direct their arsenals and all their promo to that side. They follow the data. That's traveling by data. So he goes to that side because when I leave and my song is being streamed, it is making up for this thing.
The free show number.
Yeah, so that's the distinction between what Stonebwoy. What Rexoma is saying, that one suggests said then they are not making money at all. And to say 97% would mean that you have some data. And you don't have the data. He's doing what Baumia was doing. If we went the guitar with this. But GHAMRO at the time.
He went the guitar with GHAMRO.
Let's go to GHAMRO's Facebook account.
The guitar.
No. He doesn't even remember the last time GHAMRO posted.
On their Facebook page.
On their Facebook page.
Yeah, director, just search GHAMRO's Facebook page and let's see.
Omar will be.
Yeah, I think they have one
there.
there. Yeah, they have one.
Well, for me, I think it is also an interesting conversation because for
the last time they posted, because it's here and Rexoma so
and they posted
and the video that 22nd December 2021.
2021.
That's how digital he took GHAMRO. That's how digital he took GHAMRO. As at now, I don't think they have a working website. That gives easy response and access. That's how digital that he took GHAMRO. So talk is cheap. It's very cheap.
So he cited some few examples.
Yeah.
Let's only not chastise or criticize whatever he said, but from our end, let's also see if we can bear some form of solutions to whatever concerns that he raised. He raised some few concerns talking about the government's inability to support the creative and music industry, and also the fact that even corporate institutions also don't support. That is the people that sometimes they are supposed to even pay when they play, they don't. What are some of the solutions? Because it looks like Rexoma, he's done.
Yeah,
as to whether he was the problem, he is the problem, or he came to solve a problem, he's done. What do you think should be done moving forward, with or without Rexoma?
With or without him. So the thing is, our industry, just as I've said, is a growing industry. It's not as bad as he's saying. And it's not as good as I'm trying to make it look. But we are thriving. Okay. That's the truth. Okay. This industry still pays artists. Artists are enjoying from this industry. People have bought cars, houses, made properties, owned businesses. And whatever it is, for the office as GHAMRO, I think the foremost pressure that we should give is to get their operating license back so that they will start collecting. If they start collection, if there is the need, then we can find a competitor for them. Let's find. Because there have been issues of people saying they can do it better. Why not try them?
Okay.
It became a whole issue between Rexoma and some of them.
Yeah, I remember very well.
Exactly. But if you really want it to function, why not open it up? No, Bianyebi. Then just is can be bad number.
Sorry.
Yeah. Then when it comes to this industry, the whole Ghana music industry, baby artists say this cow industry with Ghana music industry, it's not our stream. It shows.
Okay.
And we should understand that every industry and where their major like money making avenues are. Yeah, the end for streams, even the streams, shows. Even the shows, I realize the shows in Accra don't pay much like that. In Kranasono, maybe I able to say in Kranasono. The honor is cow.
Yeah.
Streaming, sikan ebe count kakra. Waka koje kakraba. Publishing sika kakraba. Unya record on a license will be a waje no so. If ukunya sing deals are waje no so. That should be the education to let the artist know say your song where you are supposed to receive money isn't just one channel.
Okay.
That's why it will look like say amount for Enyiska, because even as an upcoming artist, you are supposed to get money from different avenues. You just don't depend on
your streams.
I also say publishing. I also all those ones. Then you say okay, small, you are not making money. I know upcoming artists are on a normal. If we say we are going by just the streaming money and come 1,000. But because they did a song, they did their research and found platforms which are taking songs for syncing to feature in movies and stuff.
Okay.
They pitch to them and they got monies that their streaming wouldn't have even given them. Minimal artists be on the way and say bank be pay adverts. No akwa ye njum no ankasa akọ bank oh me hu se mu pro emo ye sa mu promotion aka mo de njum we tie etu a eye wajiska oko.
Okay.
So it is the education on where to get the money that is needed. It's not like the industry doesn't award the work that people do or doesn't reward hard work. It does. It's still something we can match up to. But
thank you. Right. Chemo.
Yeah.
Rex Omar said Ghana is not ready to support music.
Oh.
You people are not ready, which is why we have about 97% of Ghanaian musicians who are not making money from their music.
Na say Rex Omar nka Ghana ain't supporting music and no one successful musician as we can say now or a successful musician. At the time I know you're very active.
In his prime.
He said in his prime. Abi Bayi, I don't go to him. And yeah, I need to. And you know, I disagree with him on that side. For me, he has a point, but the way all year no or go to the extreme difficult to follow. Okay. At a point he will lose you, or at a point you have to leave him to go alone. I said all kono no na ko but can be busy there be Rex with the Mr. Onkwa and Rex with the Onkwa. And one is the 97% of musicians are not making anything.
Money.
Me okay, I do not buy me 3 months say how many musicians are in Ghana. Like I wish
don't even have the
there's
data.
A data for that. Then near her says 97% no be making sense in that but we don't have any data like that. And I disagree with him that only few about 3% of active musicians, professional musicians in Ghana are making money. Where I agree with him, na make us say nkamene ko say it's difficult to make money doing music business in Ghana now because when the system at a point where or was shifting, most of them couldn't get it, so they couldn't follow it. Till now, I think they've been move following kakra just to get it right. So that's the reason why some people are not making money. Not because there's no money in the music business, but because they don't know how to. And me, I have experience like that. I can even share this one. This popular song, Daviniba. Kaula. And Patapa Daviniba. At the time, I know 1 million views. There was not even a single dollar on his YouTube channel.
A car ban.
Just on that video.
How?
But that video was very popular.
How?
They didn't know how to monetize it. Yes. And then later there were issues with the account. In fact, it got to me. Like he brought it to me. I tried to solve it for him, but his problem is that Odeaba say ye man I say to bono no be front to
ekita spanner ne
enti
kontimba ni na mechire
o hihye no obi nzu dwurigu. So one of the problems say we don't know how to monetize our creativity.
Okay.
A problem or can I think a lot of people will agree with him. And in enquire say sikani business in him.
Okay.
But how to make money out of the business that you do no any difficult. Also in their time no as it was digitizing no na omutwa cassette.
Sure.
And you obonum na the cassette no was 100 copies, 1,000 copies, 2,000 copies. What only 2,000 copies? Who try sika obenya? Wakwaji ni sika. I don't know streaming at times na price na minus.
Yes, I bet TBA.
Yeah, the TBA free and all those.
And the crowd we promo. I promo.
The free near the day and all those things. So, if he was talking about it's been difficult to make money out of the music that we do, I will agree with him. It is difficult, and a lot of people don't know how to go about it. So now, if that's the issue, how do we do it? How can we learn and make money out of the music that we do? Because like there are some people who are making good money, there are some people who are moderately okay, and there are some people who are not making anything at all. But when you probe, you will see that some of them, it is just because they don't even know where to start. It's as simple as it's because they don't know where to start. Because we also have veteran musicians who are not actively in music now, but they are making good money from the content that they have already done. Just uploading it online, putting it in strategic places like Bright said. Yes, getting the people to sync it for a music video or promotion, or
good publishers to collect
your royalties for you.
Just last week, there's this veteran musician. She reached out to me. Amount for Ebuna Faswa said Oni Munti behind my account. Said $5,000 never buy, or say 200 never buy. Just last week, no, reach out, and I got him someone to do it for her. Just within last week, they've been able to map everywhere the money is going to. Or my blocking, it's on direct, and it's not an issue about structure, or it's not an issue about say you need like people with the know-how,
expertise.
Be any panel on only ready so episode in Sika.
Okay.
Cause me honestly, say RTBC or young Jum no who's coming to me who's can now. But me who's can now. Yes. People should understand that. Humanity.
Yeah.
So it's not like the industry is not a money making industry.
Good.
Scanning will baby. If you have the right people, they'll find it
for you. It's as simple as that. That's why I'm saying that he's right in the context of people not knowing how to monetize their music or their creativity.
Okay.
But saying say sika nimni there some way kakra. There's a huge risk involved here. Me, I've said it before. It's winner takes all. Say Shatta edenimatum. Na say sanyum no na go viral. Shatta will be the one making more money because they will play more Shatta song. They will do more Shatta. They will do more things with Shatta song, and Shatta will make the money. Tomorrow, if Patapa nyum never go viral, Patapa will be the one chopping the money.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all. That's how it is. Okay. But if you know your ways around, if you consult the right people, you will also make fair money, like good enough for you to also be comfortable. Sometimes even our old artists, today, no, I think last 2 weeks or so, let me say 3 weeks ago, I have a contact in Germany who their specialty is to get the old songs in the system and also find a way to monetize it and all those things. So they buy the rights from the old musicians and all. Last week I connected them to one old musician that I didn't even know, and they are working with him. And today too, he sends a message that they need another guy who is also in Kumasi.
They are saying we are practicing ourselves.
The one that I supervised for them to give the right to them, the Oboba J Adolfo song. We didn't even know the song. Like Oboba Adolfo song. But you knew baby a song no Obo tight no cry you into or or the but we okay.
And also not pay.
And also not pay. In fact, we are that one that we have worked on it compo. And the say so the point I'm making here is that there's money in there, but there's a way to go about it to make the money or to get the money that you deserve. and you know say who unim kwano na unya menko ka say there's no money in the system, and I say there's no money in the music business that you do. The kind of money that you are looking for there is subjective.
Okay.
You know, maybe you are making $1,000 a month. We scabe, but there's somebody making $1,000 a month, or you're very okay with that amount. And to me, I would say, Uncle Rex, point. The point I want to say, there are some people who are not making anything, but it is not because the industry is not ready for you to make money. Okay. But say, who can you to pay scanner, consult people, talk to people, they will help you to do that. The same thing with even the gospel side. There is the same thing. Yes, manyame, you know, say, why you be a obema anya free ma? You will not make any money from it. Because obey manyame mankofu be edu huskasa. That's how it is.
But Chemo, Rex Omar is saying that now he wants to leave, like
after digitization.
After after taking you people the guitar, he says he wants to leave it. In fact, he's even waiting. Man, yamo election term cry by February ending there. No, we jam honum call. Do you think that will contribute to the solution? And I say on train no unsupervised for them to do the election, get a new leader before he leaves.
Oh, I don't think there's the need for him to wait. So whoever will come will continue from there. I think baby at all point and he said he wants to hand over, because if he's gone and there's a new person in place, I say after Abebusa now we were him and all those things. That's the only thing I may make us well. If he can wait for them to do an election so that he can hand over peacefully, smoothly for whoever is coming to take over to work smoothly, it's fine. But the point is, so who what is happening there? Much difference be say na only one the AC, and you know, say if the other job now that he's occupied with is more important, or he's doing more there, I think he shouldn't wait. He should just leave. And again, I think GHAMRO, they need a lot of help there. I mean, and almost so man so train for us almost so kakra. And now the cocoa today. Organization ben amude de bia na members mo ko obi bia pelida de bia obi
court in seminal obi a Rex Omar ko bia to betwa
it's about so onko
na ko dey so
but money you see my own is
but interesting
in a more prudent way.
The chairman no yentua nika o edo be a position
exactly in a more prudent way. The best thing he could have done for himself and for the industry was or more appointing to Black Star Experience that day no and concantum so you are appointing me into I'm using the next month or two to schedule an election for GHAMRO because I want to resign. That's someone with goodwill. He wants to leave and leave everything, hand over everything to a competent like next person. But what's on for over a year? 1 year about 1 year I was share sika without license.
Say no,
that in its form is even illegal. What operating license na mo G na mo de chair say sika no e bi munya 20 series ni ade no
e bi munya 1.2
e bi munya 1.2 like but you sat on this and you did that so after the that dey nkwa na aba after the one say okọ what has changed between now and time when more appointed no so call the also no credit ba
so right to members now to ta court na fu o mu ntwa so na court na doors
oh yeah they no mu na pe ho akono
to members now for court in the chemo say eya amonto mo bona in fact baby amona mo say akese ni
ade enzi mo si entu amuka
akose Japan ba some the man
oh say if the members think that
for me,
she can handle it, why not?
It is not about whether or not the person is even a musician. But if the person understands the modern day music business and can put the right measures in place. Like he said, sir, digitization obey and now obey no. I am asking myself, so okay, also there are no proper CMOs in the country. We know says our CMOs digital. Into all cases there are no proper internet digitization now obey. That is me one of my questions. And again, you've been there for God knows how long. See, I've seen Rexoma year in year out.
After Kalosech.
Na ye supano. Na ye the ne kokot. Na ye train Sreni Abasa.
It's not us.
Volunteer.
No, I have heard conversations of even some people, private individuals, who even had softwares and stuff who wanted to aid GHAMRO in their collection process. But still,
even one guy came to our studio here.
Move.
Obi say,
Amfa.
Obi say, a GHAMRO for Keno for Yata.
Sorry, I was sorry. Yeah, that was so baby. You see, that is my own. So at this point,
they are also the technology vessel.
So at this point now, what's a walk on? Now says okay, Ghanaians are not ready to. Your friend is saying pay musicians. They are not supporting musicians. I'm asking myself, okay, Cecilia, whose fault is it? Is it the patrons' fault? Because the patrons are patronizing musicians now.
And the opposite cassette or no time cassette na yentwana.
Say to say.
Na sa Ghanaians no man ohui. Another Omar Nomton cassette omunina wu ko.
Cecilia, that be your first na yeton cassette no.
Rexoma is okay so for more different thing. So it's not there. Or Tiasia say ya go back to cassette. Artists are wasting money. No. That's
presenting his point of view.
That.
I know. I think say yes. Rexoma so be cool say uncle.
But Ghanaians are not supporting musicians.
And it is not true.
And I make a senti. Satan Omar no talk cassette. Me cry me talk cassette.
Because
cassette.
Me unimnientia me when say it is not true. Say Ghanaians are not supporting musicians. Say free one musician ho na eba and can be no problem. The fact say obia kebida no. Obia kebida no. Echere say ampa enye no kre. Because enye no kra ye wo musicians are ye ni mo wo krom ha say ya omo huge fan bases. Any o musicians are omo no mu ni bi de bi omo su say si e release nyoma bright mo promote da. Enso ma satan release ma Stoneboy release ma Sakodi release ma Black Sheriff release ombetu egusu sisi a. But these are the same people. Into me be say okay, if everybody is crying say oh they don't support me, then who are they supporting?